Hey brother, Stuart Matola here. I'm on the lifts here in Aspen, Snowmass. And I want to talk to you today in this video. Do you create a dynamic where you feel guilty taking time alone? Going up to the ski mountains for 3 or 4 days on your own? Or you feel like you need that approval of your partner or your wife? And what's that get you? I'm curious. Get you that approval, but you pay the cost, or you feel guilty even doing it. Maybe you've done it once or twice. And you know, let's face it, if you've been in a long-term marriage, chances are you don't share all the same interests and passions. And chances are you might even feel some sadness or loss that you actually need to go skiing for 3 or 4 days on your own, or you need to go camping for 3 or 4 days on your own, or have a separate life in part. And you may be asking yourself, well, why do I even bother to be in this marriage? Well, the reality is we individuate as we grow older, especially in our 40s and 50s, especially if we've been married through our 20s and 30s. And any guilt or shame or sadness you might feel taking time for yourself, think of the opposite side. Just living day in, day out in the home environment and not really doing what you want. And it's not so much that this is a battle of the wills, but when you've been together for a while, you got to find a way to coexist, to individuate, to be apart and to be together. And that may seem like just so basic for some guys out there, but for others, you know, it might be like, really? I'm gonna take $1,500 and go skiing for 4 or 5 days or whatever, and then I have to ask her permission, and she's like, well, if you take 15, then I gotta take 15. And this whole thing, and a lot of guys are just like, screw it, I don't even want to deal with it. So what's it mean for you to assert yourself for what you need in your relationship? Maybe your passions and hobbies don't line up with your wife and you need something for you. And then how do you bring that home so that you're more energized, you're more present, you're more loving, and you're like, thank you, baby, that was fucking awesome, I really needed that for me. And I'm really appreciating that we can take that for each other. Because at the end of the day, when you're in a long-term marriage, it's that balance of distance, taking space, you taking care of yourself, doing what you need to do for you, and your partner doing the same for her, and to come back together with more desire, more connection, more love. And often, again, in a long-term marriage, how do we do that dance of, you know, distance, which creates more passion, more desire, and the security that you're both going to be there for each other when you come home. Emotionally, you're going to take time to connect, and you're not just going to be in the functional day-to-day of life alone, essentially, because I know so many guys who feel like they're living their lives alone and they're together all the time. You know, maybe it looks like that function of day-to-day reality where, you know, there's a lot of monotony, tedium, and challenges with, you know, just spicing things up. So I'm out here in Aspen, Snowmass. I felt inspired to create this video. Taking some time for myself and feeling great about it. First run of the day, got a few inches of snow here. And I want to encourage you to ask yourself, you know, are there ways that you can give yourself what you need in your relationship and use that as inspiration to bring it back to your relationship, to make it richer, to make it just more expansive, less constricted. So if you dug this, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to the lower right, or leave a comment below. I'm going to leave a few links for some of the things I'm up to below as well. Have a kick-ass day. Bye.